Hello and welcome back to Let's Play The Witcher 2 Blind. I'm Circle Master, and I'm heading back and hoping that I run into Siegfried, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Blessed be the eternal fire.
In its radiance we live, mutant. In its heat.
Did that guy bring a chair? I guess he was just sitting on a stool. Yeah, like, where would I even... You've got a long name.
Greetings.
Polycarp of Rind, half-brother to the Order of the Flaming Rose. Something tells me I'm dealing with Geralt of Rivia.
Is that something Siegfried?
Grand Master Siegfried of Denel, yes.
Oh, you're a trader. Let's trade.
The Brethren's armor, right?
I have that honor, yes.
I need your help. I don't use heavy armor, but
You're not a member of the Order.
Let's try this. Okay, I guess that worked. Since I have, what kind of a sword is that? 44 to 50? What the heck sword am I using? That seems like really good. My goodness. It would be most of my money. You know what? I should just do it. Let's buy the sword. I bought it. And then you can have this. I can't imagine I still need Selkirk's armor. I can't sell it though. Oh well. I guess I'm just gonna have to store that somewhere. I just picked those up recently. I don't know if they're actually any better or worse than what I have right now. And then there's just stuff. I guess I still have a fair amount of money. Okay, let's see how badly I just screwed up. What is my current steel sword? Yeah, 27 to 35 with some stuff. Or just straight up, apparently poisonous armor. And yeah, these are just better. Hey, Siegfried!
the mages invested quite a bit in putting this summit together. By the look of things, they'll achieve what they set out to achieve. That doesn't bother you.
The Order will refrain from reacting for the time being. And the Conclave itself is not a bad idea.
Easier to keep an eye on them when they're together.
And when they follow a shared set of rules. After Thanedd, they dispersed and each did as he or she pleased. We even heard that some engaged in forbidden magic practices.
I guess you won't stay out of it if that happens again.
We trust that with a strong, well-established Conclave, the mages will regulate those matters on their own.
Don't let industries regulate themselves, that just leads to corruption.
I doubt you've changed your minds about non-humans. But what about humans? What about all the peasant revolts, the lynchings of nobles?
The Order espouses and safeguards certain values and virtues. We cannot stand by and watch them violated.
So you're prepared to get drawn into new wars?
Well, we are soldiers first and monks second.
That's a topic we could get into, except I don't want to. Okay, so I actually have options here. Which is to say, I'm going to look for Triss, and I don't have a marker. Alright, I should have cut back by now. I'm trying to locate and or relocate the Nilfgaardian camp so that I can find Triss. I'm in the Temerian camp. Which means that the Nilfgaardian camp was elsewhere from that door. We're going to try over here. This looks like a whole lot of nothing. Oh my goodness, I know this place very well. I went in circles forever here. Jeez. Right, that's this again. How the heck did I get out of here and into another inhabited place?
Stop looking at me!
I'll look at whatever I want. You can't stop me. See, I'm just back here again. I don't want to talk to these people. I want to run past all of you. Okay, I've now found another place. You look like a merchant. You're a barber. Okay. Let's see what you have for sale. In terms of anything. Oh boy, I don't want to get into that nonsense. You have a lot of monster stuff, I can't help but notice. And surgical tools? You know what? I'm going to go ahead and buy those right now. Because I have no idea what that's for, but I won't be able to find you again. You're allegedly an incredible Lockhart.
You're either very unobservant or very rude. I thought I'd meet some of my colleagues from years past, chat with them and reminisce, but they all turn their heads away and treat me like air.
Mages aren't known for being polite.
You're telling me. They threw me out of Banard the first chance they got. Must have beaten the Chancellor one too many times. They've all forgotten me and I believe I've had enough. I'm getting rid of the grimoires and amulets. I don't want anything to do with mages.
I'd like to cast an eye at those if you don't mind.
Sure. Cast both if you want.
Anything on the Wild Hunt in your collection?
I'd avoid the topic altogether. Nothing good has ever come to those who have delved.
I'll take my chances. I need to know why the Wraiths carry off youths. What happens to them?
This knowledge has never been recorded, which does not mean it cannot be acquired.
Well, I'd like to acquire it.
In the chasms beneath Loch Muin, there is a sword that once belonged to an elf from the parallel world.
And nobody's gone to look for it?
There are mages who seek it still, but the sword is well concealed. They say he who handles it will understand the essence of the Wild Hunt. Could that be true, though?
I bet that's the thing that I stumbled upon many moons ago.
Break your wands and...
Oh no, there's notices here too. Gargoyles. I have fought already too many gargoyles. I definitely don't need a haircut though.
I'm Geralt.
Brass of Banard. I remember you from Thanedd. I believe I saw you in Oxenfurt, too.
Seems we only ever meet on Elvenland.
Indeed. But I suspect you're not here to chat about Elven ruins.
On the contrary, I find Elven ruins interesting.
Do you really? Elven works are not half as interesting as gnomish ones.
But even ruined, Loch Muin is impressive. It must have been beautiful in the times of the First Conclave.
Everything was better before the war, as they say. The sources, those children that old Geoffrey Monk brought here to train in the magic arts, must have walked around gaping at all they saw.
Somehow I just can't imagine Hen Gedimdeath as a small gawking boy.
You met him? Ah, right, on Thaned. His death was a terrible loss. Terrible. You see, Geralt, everyone complains about how the world is taking a turn for the worse.
Values are being compromised. The small is dislodging the great.
Exactly. But the events on Thaned truly marked the end of an era. The world grew up, losing its virginity in a rape.
What use are masters of magic and legendary...
Why are you just hanging out here?
No use. That's the point. Today, people manage perfectly well without mages, witches, and heroes.
Yet not everyone understands that, and not everyone likes it.
You're so clever, you'll get in trouble. We'd best change the subject.
Yeah, I don't know what Thaned is.
I'm no expert.
You're the best swordsmith among mages.
I'm more interested in the cultural relics of other races, actually.
We just talked about
A
that.
solid cultural relic in my hand.
I guess the circumstances require haste.
I have a manuscript, apparently.
Strange manuscript. Think you can help me with it?
Why, yes. I don't believe I'm mistaken. Do you realize what you hold in your hands?
A mage...
I don't even know what I handed you.
Ritual that summons evil specters who otherwise wander the earth doing no good. Specters apparently willing to make deals.
Well, the mage was full of bilge, so to speak. You see, the Vrans knew well how to secure their treasures. It is said that in some places they left sentries. Now, these sentries come to life when someone draws near who possesses a scroll inscribed with words of power, like this one is. Provide the correct password, and the doors to a hidden vault open before you.
So how do I use the manuscript?
Nothing comes free, my friend.
Let's do the mind control.
You needn't even know the meaning of the words for the sentry to let you pass. You must merely know the sequence in which the password must be read. In this case, we have a sentence. Nana kanpa zi udu ya lala gat exa nana zi udu zi gat kanpa nibit. Nana kanpa means forge ahead, while Nana zi means backtrack. In summary, should you encounter a sentry who reacts to this scroll, you must first answer with the words that follow Nana Kanpa in their given sequence, then omit Nana zi, and conclude with all the words that follow this phrase, but in reverse order.
Jesus Christ, I am never going to remember how to do that. Oh, my goodness. You look pretty mighty.
You lose something.
Are you the mighty Numa?
Who's asking?
Someone who wants to see if your nickname suits you.
Then come to the circus and watch me rip off the ploughing chains wrapped round my body.
You've got a big mouth.
And you've pissed off the mighty Numa. Put down your coin and give me your hand.
Okay. Oh my goodness, please let there be a faster way to do this. There's no faster way to do this. Good Lord.
I've always been the curious sort.
Are you kidding me? I had it in the thing.
They say witches are tough, but you, in the circus, you could
Is
maybe
this-
kick a clown's ass.
Pangrat warned me that you cheat.
What would that slut for sale know about the mighty Numa?
I expect sluts for sale know the likes of you best. Fact is, you could only get that kind of strength from potions.
Fuck you! You're as loaded with potions as squirrel shit is with nuts!
I was clean during our bout. You're a con. They should call you Numa the Cheater.
One more word and I'll shove your tongue so deep down your throat it'll come out your arsehole.
How will you do that? You'll lose your coordination when you're headless.
Why the aggro? I don't need any aids. I'm still the best without them.
Then let's...
You lose something.
I'm looking to earn a few orens.
You can only lose them with the mighty Numa.
You a thief?
I don't have to steal. I kick everyone's ass when it comes to arm wrestling. Care to try me?
I've always been a curious sort.
Is he still going to be cheating? I don't know how to undo the cheating is the thing. Oh, jeez. Never mind. I want my money back.
These tits. No one's ever beaten me.
There's always a first time.
If I give you something, will you keep this to yourself? The circus finds out I lost, they'll can me. The mighty Numa must be invincible. Take this and keep your trap shut. Please.
All right. Thanks.
Did you give me... You gave me a diagram, I think, of some variety. Of gauntlets. I don't really care. At some point, I knew where the Nilfgaardian camp was. Well, this is a path. Oh, this is an entry to the sewers. I don't want the sewers. I don't know what this banner means. But I've gone... Whoa! Frozen in place is where I've gone. Ow. Oh my goodness, how many gargoyles are there? Come on, you. I see you. Really? That nothing? I just heard it. Well, let's see if this goes to the sewer or somewhere other than the sewer. Okay, we've got a variety of symbols. What does that even mean? Here's a question. Can I brute force this? Nope. Yeah, I don't know what that has to mean with this. Hopefully I will cut ahead to when I have brute forced this. Maybe I should just look this up. Well, I did something. I brute forced it.
You hold the sword of Aramil, who defied his king's rule. The Lord of the Wild Hunt desires the gene of the Elder Blood. He seeks to fling open the gates between the worlds so that terror and destruction may reign. The King of the Hunt ordered me slain, and the wraiths born of his command assumed living form, pursuing me through the voids between the worlds for centuries. I have arrived at Loch Muin. Though tired, I know I will not rest. The riders of the hunt draw near. On my back, I can feel their deathly breath.
Cool, I brute forced it and got a thing. What did I get? Recipe for trousers. And a new silver sword that's much better than the other silver sword that I have. So let's do that. Heck yeah. Hurrah for not for not giving up and just brute forcing my way through a puzzle that I was supposed to solve. Oh. It's amazing what you can do when you don't care about things enough to do them properly.